Hello everyone, it's SpawnPoiint and today we're talking about the PS5 Pro, what's new with the latest PSSR update and whether it's worth buying one in 2026. But before we jump in, let me know what games you are currently playing right now. Is anyone else on Resident Evil Requiem? So we've had the PS5 Pro for just over a year, and in that time we've had a few updates as well as more games added to the PS5 Pro enhanced library. Now to make it onto that list, they need to have some kind of improvement either to the performance or quality of the game, or sometimes both over the standard PS5. And to do this, they usually use PSSR or PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, which is Sony's AI upscaling tech only available on the Pro. It's a bit like Nvidia's DLSS or AMD's FSR on PC, where games render at a lower resolution, then AI is used to upscale the game to make it look even better. Well, on the PS5 Pro, we have got more than 70 games that support PSSR, including God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2 and Stellar Blade, which all got a boost in either frame rates or picture quality. And there are more than 100 games that are now PS5 Pro enhanced. But within the last week, PlayStation confirmed that a brand new version of PSSR is dropping later this month. And this is giving not only upcoming games the update, but they will be applying it to all previous games that were already PS5 Pro enhanced. So games like Battlefield 6, Alan Wake 2 and Ghost of Yotei will all get this new PSSR feature. But what's actually new? Well, PlayStation have called it an upgraded version of PSSR, but I'm going to be calling it PSSR 2.0 or version 2, as that's kind of what it is. Now, as of today, the only game that is available to play with the new update is Resident Evil Requiem, and this game launched last week with the new PSSR and it looks unreal. You've probably seen all the images and clips floating around out there if you're not already playing it, but the first few hours of the game alone really show off how detailed and sharp it can look. So in this new PSSR 2.0 update, we're now getting a much better image quality. PlayStation have said it uses an improved neural network trained with newer data, which means the AI is supposedly smarter and able to create better results. This gives us cleaner edges, less shimmering and better overall detail. So things like hair, textures, lighting and reflections are all better than before. We should also see less noise textures in games, especially those darker scenes, and less flickering, something I haven't experienced myself, but I know that some users have mentioned it. Now, unfortunately, I've not been able to test this side by side, so the footage that you're seeing here is straight from my PS5 Pro, and there's no denying that it looks incredible. I have, however, seen some side-by-side comparisons from Digital Foundry, where they've shown the differences between the base PS5 and the Pro with the latest update. And I'll tell you what, it is a night and day difference with what PSSR is able to achieve. But I suppose only time will tell how the latest update improves other games on the list. But if we're able to get as close to a native resolution as possible, but with 60 to 120 FPS and 4K, I feel that's everything that we want from the PS5 Pro. And as mentioned, this isn't just for new and upcoming games, this will be applied to all existing PS5 Pro enhanced games that support PSSR. So games like Ghost of Yotei and Astrobot. These already look great on the Pro and we've seen some noticeable differences in either performance or quality over the last year, so again the PSSR 2 update will only make things better. As for when the update is coming, well, PlayStation have said sometime in March, and when it does drop, it will add a brand new option in the system settings for enhanced PSSR image quality. Turn that on and any PS5 Pro already using PSSR can benefit from the upgraded version without needing a full patch. So hopefully that means a lot of games will suddenly look better overnight once the update releases. And it's not just PS5 exclusives, there are third-party and even Xbox games that are now optimized for the Pro. Although not all of these are currently using PSSR, they are still PS5 Pro enhanced. Games like Forza Horizon 5, which I'm currently playing through for the Plat, Indiana Jones and Doom the Dark Ages. And then of course we've got upcoming games like GTA 6, Wolverine, 007 First Light and Forza Horizon 6. And I can imagine that these will all look awesome on the Pro. Just imagine these launching with what looks like a native 4K resolution at 60 or even 120 FPS. That's kind of what we want and expect the Pro to do. Again, yes, these will be playable on the base PS5, but with the latest PSSR update, I feel that the visual differences will start to be more noticeable between the two, or at least give us more performance and ray tracing options that we just cannot get on the standard PS5. We already know that GTA 6 is coming to consoles first, and I think the Pro could end up being the best place to play it, but we'll see. Now, are there any upcoming games that you are looking forward to jumping on later this year? I would still say that the only real downside to the Pro over the standard PS5 is still the cost. You're looking at £700 or $700, which is around £270 or $250 more than a standard PS5. That is a lot. But don't forget that although the Pro is more expensive than the standard PS5, it does come with more storage as well. The Pro gets 2TB up from the standard 1TB, and you can of course still increase the storage space further with that M.2 drive. I've actually added 4TB to the Pro in my living room and 2TB to the one on my desk. So I guess if you put the storage differences aside for 1 second, it's maybe £170 or $150 more for the performance boost in those games. I also don't think it's a bad looking console with a bit more of an aggressive look over the slim PS5, and I like those extra vents on the side. It's just a shame that we still don't have any official console covers for it other than the Ghost of Yote ones that we got last year. Otherwise you're just going to have to stick with the white ones or go for some third-party ones instead. I've got to ask the question though, why do we not have more plates for the Pro? I'm pretty sure a set of black plates would sell really well, and even the upcoming Hyperpop collection that launches next week is only common to the standard PS5. It just makes no sense to me. But do you think the PS5 Pro is worth buying? Personally, I think it's an easy answer. If you're looking for the best PS5 gaming experience or you're wanting the smoothest gameplay and best looking games, you've got to go for the Pro. The latest PSSR update is only going to improve the games that we've already got and make the future ones look even better. And the fact that they've added this update a year later is a great sign for the lifespan of this console. I'm actually happy for the PS6 to be pushed back another few years at this point. But let me know what you think and drop a nice PS5 update in the comments, and I'll give you a thumbs up for staying right till the end. And if you enjoyed today's video, check out this video next. Well, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and follow me everywhere. Until next time.